Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire, and I want to talk about, do you procrastinate when it comes to prayer? So, I feel like we as a people, you know what I'm saying, you got people out there to whereas they procrastinate when it comes to so many different things. They could procrastinate when it comes to work that they supposed to do. They could procrastinate when it comes to doing something that they don't want to do. They could procrastinate when it comes to different projects that they're working on in their life. But do you procrastinate when it comes to prayer? Because I feel as though prayer is very important, and like you got some people out there to whereas they trying to pray, but they are procrastinating the prayers. It's like they keep putting their prayers off. Like, you know, when it comes to all these different other things in their life, they not procrastinating. When it comes to entertainment, they not procrastinating. When it comes to movies and like different things that they are into, they not procrastinating. When it comes to hanging out with friends and hanging out with family and going to different places, they not procrastinating when it comes to that. But when it comes to prayer, it's as though they pushing it off. It's like they keep procrastinating that. They be like, you know, God, I'll talk to you, I'll pray to you soon. And then soon comes, they don't do it. And like, it's like you procrastinate in prayer. So some people really do struggle with this. It's like they really do be procrastinating with prayer. They be thinking about it, but they not doing it. Like they not actually taking their time out to pray. They not really taking their time out to spend that time with God. And this is actually very real. To whereas people procrastinate when it comes to prayer, and people procrastinate when it comes to a lot of different things that's related to God and related to their relationship with God, you know. Some of us would be procrastinating like reading the Bible and, you know, and reading the word, like, you know, praying to God. And like some of us would procrastinate, you know what I'm saying? And I do struggle with this too sometimes. Like I'd be like, I'm gonna read this and then I don't read it. And then I'm gonna read this, I don't read it. So I do struggle with this too. And sometimes I do struggle with like procrastinating prayer. There is times I do want to pray, you know, but sometimes I do feel like praying, like, you know, on my knees and praying to God. I feel like praying that way as opposed to just praying around, like, you know, just going about the day and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like taking that personal time out for God, like actually like really praying, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like, I don't know, it feels like sometimes when I'm praying and I'm going about my day, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's cool too, but I also like to pray on my knees and really like spend that time with God. But, you know, sometimes I do be struggling with like procrastinating when it comes to prayer. So if you're a person out there and you struggle with procrastination when it comes to prayer, I really feel like you could really like, this is something that you need to pray and talk to God about, you know what I'm saying? Like talk to God about this and pray about this and be like, you know, just be honest with God, you know, like we could all be honest with God and be like, you know, God, I do struggle with procrastinating when it comes to prayer. But when it comes to all these other different things that I want to do in my life, I'm not really procrastinating. I'm just only procrastinating when it comes to like prayer and when it comes to like reading the word and reading the Bible and spending time with you. That's when I procrastinate. But when it comes to other things in my life that I enjoy to do, you know, like let's say watching a movie, finding like an entertaining video to watch or something like that. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't procrastinate with that. And we are living in the flesh, so we all gotta battle different things about the flesh, you know what I'm saying? And the flesh wants you to procrastinate prayer. The flesh wants you to just keep putting stuff to the side. Like if it's something relating to God, the flesh wants you to put it to the side come back to it tomorrow or the next day or the next week. You know, you got people out there, they be procrastinating so much. It be going on months. And for some people, it even be going on years. They be procrastinating, like, they be like, I'm about to work on this project for God. And then they be procrastinating that for like months and years. I done seen some people procrastinate like projects for almost over 5-7 years. They talking about they about to do this project for God. They working on a project for God, and then they procrastinate it like for years, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, I don't really have a problem with procrastinating with projects that's related to God. But sometimes I do be procrastinating when it comes to like reading the Bible and like reading my word, and sometimes even with prayer, I could see that happening too sometimes. I might be procrastinating with prayer sometimes. I'm pretty sure I have done that before, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to projects and like I'm working on a project for God or something like that, I'm always getting it done. Like when it comes to like projects, I don't procrastinate at all when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm not saying I'm perfect in that area, but in that area, I really don't really have that procrastination problem because I be getting my projects done. If I'm like, okay, God has given me a project to work on, I be getting it done. Like I be really getting it done. And when it comes to prayer, sometimes I do procrastinate it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real. And when it comes to reading my word, definitely be procrastinating that. But I'm definitely getting more into reading and reading my word. I'm getting more into that over time, you know. And I already told y'all before, like, I was one of those people, I wasn't really into like reading like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, but like growing up, I wasn't really like into reading like that. I'm gonna just be real. This is something like, you know, reading is something that God really been working on me into getting into, you know what I'm saying? So I've been reading like different books about like, you know, spiritual books about God and, you know, about spiritual things. And I gotta get more into reading my word as well. I'm gonna keep it real. I read my word, like I read the Bible like a while back. It's been a minute, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if you struggle with procrastinating with like prayer, just understand that you are not alone, because you know we are like we struggling with all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest with my life so I could be transparent, because it would be easier for me to be like, you know what, I'm on top of all my stuff. Like I got my stuff together in every area of my life. It will be much easier for me to say that than to go down this longer explanation. Like I'm trying to do like a longer explanation of why I ain't got my stuff together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be easier to just tell the lie and be like, oh, you know, I'm already got my stuff together when it comes to this. I never procrastinate. I always reading my word all the time, every day. Like I could easily lie to y'all, but I feel like it's more real to just keep it real, even though it takes more words to be explaining yourself about how, you know what I'm saying, how you ain't perfect in all these different areas or whatever, you know. It'll be much easier to just tell a lie, be like, you know what, I'm gonna just tell a lie, it's over with. But I'd rather just keep it real, man, you know what I'm saying? And if you struggle with procrastination when it comes to prayer, just talk to God about it, you know what I'm saying? Pray about that and tell God that you struggle with that procrastination when it comes to prayer, so God could help you out, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically all I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.